Good afternoon and welcome to Eastern Lifestyle. I'm Kaylee Riccatelli. Davia Pugh is out today, so I'm your host for now. We've got a super fun show for you this afternoon. We're checking out some of the most fun fitness spots in Eastern North Carolina. Whether you like to get moving on the mat with some yoga or take flight with a bungee workout, there's one for everyone. Without further ado, let's visit our first spot, a martial arts gym in New Bern.
Hey everyone, I'm your host, Davia, and today we are at Walters Jiu Jitsu in New Bern to learn about its benefits and try out a few techniques. So I am here with Professor Nick, the owner and head instructor of Walters Jiu Jitsu. Thank you so much for being with us today.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so can you tell us about Jiu Jitsu?
Jiu Jitsu is a ground fighting art. It started way back when in the 1900s. Japan, one of the fishermen came over to Brazil, taught the Gracies how to do jiu-jitsu. They kind of did like a bargaining deal, and then it just came and grew from there. It kind of Americanized. A lot of the Brazilians came over, started teaching jiu-jitsu, and then they kind of wanted to make sure that they were the best martial art, so they did the UFC.
Okay.
And then that's kind of how it kind of popularized in the United States, and then it just kind of went from there.
Tell me about the attire and how people can prepare to do jiu-jitsu.
Sure. So a gi is the uniform that we wear. So when we do the techniques, and we can do them in street clothes as well, but it's very expensive to buy new street clothes every day, right? We're gonna just shred them to pieces.
Yeah.
So that's why we wear a gi.
Gotcha.
So we have loaner gis as well. So if you're brand new, trying to come in, trying to try it out, you don't have to have anything in advance.
Okay.
We have everything for you.
Okay. I noticed you have on a black belt.
Yep.
Tell me about that.
So I am a black belt. I'm a 3rd degree black belt. I've been training for almost 19 years.
Tell us about the techniques that we're gonna learn.
Sure, we're gonna do some techniques where if someone grabs you from behind, how you're gonna defend yourself from there, especially if they pick you up and try to tote you away, what to do. We're gonna show you how to do an arm bar, a triangle, right? Some submissions, and then I'm gonna show you how to do a sweep from there as well.
Awesome, well, I'm excited to get it started. All
All
right.
right, so I'm gonna show you a technique. So I'm actually going to be the like attacker.
Okay.
So if you turn around, I'm going to walk you through it. So
Okay.
if I come here and I grab your stomach just like this,
Yeah.
if I do lift you up to pick you up,
Yeah.
your leg is going to wrap around my leg.
Okay.
So whichever one is closest. Most people are right-handed, so they're always gonna have their right leg.
Okay.
Then you're gonna hook my leg.
One leg?
Yep, just
Okay.
one leg. It's gonna help you
Okay.
put your both legs down.
Okay.
Now what you're gonna do is have my leg in the middle,
Okay.
just like this. You're going to put both of your hands on the mat.
On the mat?
Yep,
Okay.
on the mat. So you're gonna bend over, boom, and then you're gonna walk backwards, grab my foot,
Grab your foot.
both the hands right behind my heel.
Oh,
Yep, and then you're going to lift up.
okay.
Pull me up.
Oh.
Yep. All right,
What
so I'm
next?
gonna show you how to do an arm bar. So
All right.
you're gonna lay on the ground.
Okay.
And then I'm going to be in your guard, so you're gonna open up your legs.
Okay.
Just like this. You're gonna wrap your legs around me.
Okay.
All right. So this is very traditional and very basic
Okay.
move. So you're gonna have one arm that's gonna be in front. You're going to grab my wrist. The other one's gonna grab right at the bend of my arm.
Okay.
So you're going to put one foot on the
Okay.
hip, which will be this one.
Okay.
The other,
Here?
Yep, just
Okay.
like that, perfect. And the other one's gonna be across my shoulder blades.
Okay.
Just like that. You're
Okay.
going to turn your body to the side, throw this leg over. So when I tap, you need to let go.
Oh, okay.
Break my arm.
Okay.
So now you're gonna lift your hips up. Yep, just like that.
Okay.
Perfect.
Well, that was pretty intense. My hair clip even broke while I was doing those techniques. I learned so much, and we learned some new techniques that we can use for self-defense. You all should definitely come check Walters Jiu Jitsu out. Be sure to stay tuned for more on Eastern Lifestyle.
Wow, that looks like I'm adding jiu-jitsu to my bucket list. And remind me to never get on Davia's bad side. Well, working up a sweat yet? Stick around and find out how you can catch a cool breeze or two while getting fit. I'm Kaylee Riccatelli, and coming up on Eastern Lifestyle, I'll tell you about this exciting new workout studio that offers exercise with a twist, or more like a bounce. Welcome back. It's time to buckle in and get ready to bounce on over to Jacksonville for our next unique gym that's defying gravity. Fly Bodies is a bungee fitness studio that opened in Jacksonville in December of 2024. It uses a bungee system for low-impact workouts that can accommodate people of all ages and abilities. What is bungee fitness?
So it's based on resistance, so you have the bungee cords and it holds your weight, so whenever you do workouts, you don't have that impact when you land or you do the exercises. So it helps stretches out your muscles, the muscles that we actually never thought existed, but also helps with our lymphatic system. Our pores are open, the oxygen moves freely, and then we get good blood flow within our systems as well. The beams themselves, they're engineered design so they can carry up to 9,000 pounds just on one beam, and we have 3 bungee systems on them. The way that the system works is there's 4 bungee cords in here. Each one of them holds 40 pounds. So this in the sleeve is 160 pounds. We base this based on our client's weight. So if you're 160, if you're 140, this will be perfect for you. Then we just add more to your weight. So it gives you that good resistance and that good bounce.
So is there any specific thing that people should bring with them? Anything specific they should wear when coming to a class, or is it almost like any other workout class?
So definitely sports gear, nothing that has buckles or anything that can cause you pain when the harnesses are put on. Definitely comfortable shoes, and then water. But we do ask our clients not to eat at least 2 hours before coming in. With this workout, you still get a full body workout, but it does not impact your joints as much. And we are also different from the other fitness centers because you don't get that soreness, that tightness from working at a traditional gym. So they can follow us on Facebook. Our Facebook page is Fly Bodies, or they can go to flybodiesfitness.com.
So now we're gonna do a little demo.
Yes, yes.
Yay, let's go.
Woo! Okay. So from there, go ahead and you're gonna fall back. Ready, set, go. And one more. Ready, set, go, go. Good job. All right, now you've trusted the system and you know it's not gonna fail you.
Yes.
Okay, now we're gonna fall forward.
Okay.
Ready, set, go. Fall forward and push. Ready, set, go. Fall forward and push. Good. So we're gonna put them 2 together.
Okay.
So it's gonna look like fall back, clap your hands, and fall forward, push. Fall back, clap your hands, full push. Good. So you wanna do some flying moves?
Let's do it.
All right. So when I say ready, set, go, it's gonna look like this. Go up,
Oh, wow. Okay.
and then you stay there.
Okay.
Okay? Ready, set, go. Run, run, run. Up. Good. Get in that position. Good. Go. Oh, wow. Look at you. Look at you. So it's gonna look like this. But I'm gonna break it down for you though.
Okay.
But so it's going up, getting on your face, doing a frog, Superman. Walk it backwards, fall forward, and back. All right, ready, set, go. Run, run, run. Up, get on your face, do a frog, Superman. Walk it backwards. 1, 2, 3, stop, fall forward, and back. Good job.
Well, that was a great workout. I feel fantastic. I personally have some hip and knee issues from running as a teenager, and now that it's all over, I don't feel soreness in my hips and knees like I usually do. So I would definitely 10 out of 10 recommend checking out Fly Bodies in Jacksonville, and be sure to stay tuned on Eastern Lifestyle to find out more cool places you can check out in Eastern North Carolina.
It's time for the moment of Zen. Use this time to calm your mind, whether that's by taking a few deep breaths or meditating. Let go of any distractions or stress and focus on the present. Use this time to relax and find peace.
I'm Kaylee Riccatelli, and coming up on Eastern Lifestyle, check out this local gym that puts your fitness in your hands. Focused Fitness has been in Greenville since 2016 and encourages people to take responsibility for their own health by eating right and being active. Their boot camps use high-intensity interval training, or HIIT, that covers multiple areas of fitness in one workout. What kind of benefits does high-intensity interval training have for someone?
Well, if it's done the right way, you're doing weight exercises, which is strengthening for your bones and your muscles, and then you're staying moving, which is getting your heart and lungs going, so that's cardiovascular. And you're going through a full range of motion, so you're getting some flexibility and mobility. So you're kind of hitting it all if you're doing a high-intensity interval workout with weights. You're getting strength training and cardiovascular training.
Gotcha. And how long do these workouts usually last?
Anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. If you're doing something high intensity, it doesn't need to be for a longer period of time. So if you're doing something low intensity, you can go for a longer period of time, but if it's high intensity, it needs to be shorter in duration.
Can people of any fitness level do the classes you offer here?
Sure. We've always prided ourselves on helping people modify the exercises to fit their range of motion and their level of activity.
I noticed, like, as the class was finishing up and you guys were cooling down, there was like just conversation. Is community also like kind of a part of like taking classes or working out here?
I'm really glad you mentioned that. That's one of the benefits of small group training like this, is that you become part of a community and you get to know each other, and having that time of getting together and talking about what you're doing, or when you come together and you have a similar goals of getting in shape and you're doing it together, it's a lot easier than trying to do it by yourself. And so we kind of consider ourselves like a fit fam, right? So we come together, we have the similar goals, and when you do something hard together with someone else, it kind of bonds you together, because they'll be talking about it the rest of the week. Boy, that workout Monday, oh gosh, oh yeah, my triceps are sore. And it gives them that sense of community. It's also accountability, because they look at each other and go, hey, you gonna be here tomorrow? You're gonna be here tomorrow, y'all be here tomorrow. And then they know that if they're not here, they're gonna be asking about them, and also we're gonna contact them and say, hey, I thought you were coming today, where were you? So that people like that sense of accountability, and people are much more likely to stick to it long term if you get to know somebody and you're doing it as a community.
I know I've been asking about the classes, but what else do you offer here? Like, what is available here?
So we started doing personal training, and that's where we help maybe 1 or 2 or 3 people at one time, and they're on a customized plan of strength training and flexibility and mobility. And so we focus on that, and some people have certain goals they're trying to work on, and we help people work on those specific goals. And then we also do nutrition coaching. So that's not just handing somebody a meal plan and say, here, eat this and you'll be healthy, because everybody doesn't like those foods. So we teach people what macros are, proteins, carbs, and fats. We teach them what healthy eating looks like and how it can look for them, and teaching them healthy habits. Yeah, we're beginning online coaching where it's focusing on people that are tired of taking shortcuts. They finally decided that I've had enough of fad diets and weight loss pills. I want to do things the right way. So we're focusing on helping them do the foundational things that make a difference. And that's teaching them about nutrition and helping them figure out what that looks like for them, and helping them find out what movement is good for them. But helping people figure out what works for them. And because if it works for them and they like it, they're going to stick to it.
And how can people get in contact with you about either trying it out or starting a membership here?
Well, you can find us anywhere on Facebook or Instagram, and we also have a website, bootcampgreenville.com.
Speaking of going to the gym, what's one thing that always seems to be in the way while you're working out? For me, it's my jewelry. Luckily, our life hacks for today can solve all your accessory storage woes. First, a carabiner on your keyring makes for a convenient place to keep your rings while you work out. Just put your rings on the carabiner and then clip it onto your keys or lanyard. Next, you can use a pill bottle to store your earrings without losing them in a gym bag. The next time you finish a bottle of Tylenol or ibuprofen, save it and then take it to the gym with you to store your studs. Now that you've seen how to get your body moving, let's get your mind going. It's time for today's trivia question. You may already know that NBA icon Michael Jordan is from Wilmington, but which set of famous basketball brothers grew up in North Carolina? Is it A, Mark and Pau Gasol, B, Brooke and Robin Lopez, C, Lonzo and LaMelo Ball, or D, Stephen and Seth Curry? We'll have that answer after the break. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back to see how you did.
After the break on Eastern Lifestyle, we'll do some yoga and learn how incorporating strength training can further improve your health.
We're back. Let's see if you got today's trivia question right. If you answered D, Stephen and Seth Curry, you are correct. The Curry brothers grew up in Charlotte, North Carolina, while their father, Dell, played professional basketball for the Charlotte Hornets. Stephen then went on to play college basketball at Davidson College in North Carolina and now plays for the Golden State Warriors. Seth Curry played basketball at Liberty University for 1 year before transferring to Duke. Seth is now following in his father's footsteps by playing for the Charlotte Hornets.
Hey everyone, I'm your host, Davia, and today we are at Greenville's Yoga Strong studio to explore the benefits of yoga while trying out some poses that you can do yourself. Hey everyone, I am with the owner of Yoga Strong, Samantha. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, so can you just tell us about your studio and what you offer here?
Yeah, Yoga Strong is a specialty studio where we incorporate traditional yoga with strength training. So we offer a classic Yoga Strong signature class that combines those two worlds together, as well as traditional flow type classes, beginner yoga classes, and a class we call yoga massage.
When it comes to strength training, what level of weights do you normally incorporate? Does it depend on the person, or how does that typically work?
Yeah, it definitely depends on the person.
Okay.
I talk to each individual and hear about kind of their experience with strength training or any injuries that they have. And then depending on that, we start really light. Maybe we even just do body weight strength through the movements that we do. They might just stick with no weight even at all, or they might do 3, 5 pounds. We have heavy up to 35-pound dumbbells here that we use.
Samantha, let's get into it. So what are you going to show us first?
Yeah, well first we're going to check in with your flexibility
Okay.
and see how your forward
Awesome.
fold is. So let's do a pre-check
Okay.
of having your feet just hip width apart.
Okay.
And then keep your legs mostly straight-ish
Okay.
and start to hinge over, and let's just see where you go. And I'm going to come up to stand, but you stay like that.
Okay.
Good, and I want you to just notice that your fingertips are on the floor. Notice how it feels in your back and in your hamstrings.
Definitely feel it here.
Okay, good. All right, then slowly come back up.
Okay.
All right, now we're gonna take our ball. This is a yoga tune-up ball. It's a massage ball that we're gonna put underneath our right foot and just roll out our foot. Pushing into that, applying some pressure. So we're massaging our plantar fascia. Let's put it under the arch of your foot and roll it across right there. Yep, try keeping your heel down. How's it feel?
Oh, it feels good, yeah.
Good. Yeah, foot massage is always wonderful.
Yeah, that feels great.
Good. Now let's stand up on it like we're wearing a ball high heel.
Okay.
Put your heel up on it.
Oh, heel.
Yeah, and then scrub your heel kind of side to side.
Awesome.
All right, now let's come off of that. Just put that to the side. Okay. And let's check back in.
Okay.
So feeling your feet, feeling the difference since your foot makeover.
Yes, that feels good.
Good. All right, and then hinge on over.
Okay.
Reaching down. And just see how it feels. See if you can straighten that right leg a little bit more than your left.
Okay.
Does it feel any different in the two sides at all?
A little bit, yeah.
Good. And
Feel a good stretch for sure.
slowly come back up.
Okay.
Yeah, good. You probably know a regular plank, right? We do a lot of planks in classic yoga, but we're gonna spice it up a little bit by adding some weight and working on our core.
Awesome.
So we're gonna take our single dumbbell here and bring it over to the left side of your mat and put it behind your wrist. We're just gonna start with it doing it on our knees. So slide your knees back a little bit and shift your hips forward a little bit more.
Okay.
Good, now with your right hand, you're gonna reach and grab that weight, lift it up and move it over. Yep, and then switch. And if this feels okay, we can tuck the toes under and try to lift your knees up. And now try it. Yeah, now reach with your left hand and grab it. And pull it across. Good. Yeah, that's it.
I feel that in my core, for sure.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yep, it'll get you warm for
Yeah.
sure. And yeah, we would do that a few times and then take a rest. Good?
That was great. Yes.
Awesome. You
Thank
did great.
you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was great. I definitely got a great stretch in and feel more relaxed. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for more on Eastern Lifestyle.
Want to be featured on Eastern Lifestyle? Whether you have a business or an interesting story to share, just email us at easternlifestyle@WNCT.com for an opportunity to be featured. Thank you so much for joining today. Be sure to keep tuning in weekdays at 3, and remember to enjoy every moment of your Eastern lifestyle. We'll see you next time. Have a great rest of your day. Segments in today's episode are sponsored by Walters Jiu Jitsu, Fly Bodies, Yoga Strong Studio, and Focused Fitness.